Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel if you're new here. So if you're not new here, you know that I've been taking like a little bit of a step back from YouTube, a little bit of a step back from just the grind that I have been on for the past fucking 7-8 months that I've been here in Florida. I'm just taking a complete step back from pushing myself and trying to constantly reach a goal, and I'm shifting my focus towards living and enjoying the journey while I'm still building something for myself, and not needing to fully give my life and my energy and all of my attention to what I'm building, you know, because you can still build a life and have fun and enjoy what you're building and what you are creating. Over the past couple of days that I've been, not even days, the past like month that I've been taking a step back, I've been really thinking about what it is I actually am building. I want to be the type of girl that like puts on a nice shirt and does her hair and makes it all cutesy for the video. Like, I want to be that type of girl, but at the same time, I just want to be like super raw, super real. And you know, I think there is a balance. There definitely is a balance to like, you know, authenticity and also making sure aesthetically it's to my liking. But sometimes, you know what, actually that's also been a thing that I've been like exploring, is like being more conscious of what I'm posting and the things I want to share with people, and not even just like appearance wise or aesthetic wise, but just in general with my life and how personal I want to be online and how much of my life I really want to share on the internet, because I'm a person that wants to keep my relationships sacred, my life sacred. And as I have grown spiritually, emotionally, I've realized that there is a separation that I want to keep. There is a boundary that I want to keep with social media and what I'm building, my art, my creation, and also my life and what I'm building. There is a separation that I want, that I need. And as y'all know, I'm still very young. I have so much more life to live, hopefully. And I feel like right now it's a good time to be aware of how much I'm giving to the internet, because I'm right at the start. You know, I've yet to even scratch the surface of everything that I'm meant to do in this life and everything that I'm meant to build. So, you know, I feel like right now, where I'm at in my journey, it is a good time to be aware of how much I'm giving to the internet, giving to, you know, people online. But yeah, let's talk about what's been going on these past couple of days. I'm still very much in transformation mode and transition mode, and figuring out what it is that I'm creating and what it is I'm sharing with everyone on the internet and sharing with the world. But as I take a step back, as I let myself live and experience the world and just live, just be me, be authentic, and grow in my authenticity and grow in my power and my confidence, and really step into myself more and more and more. The more that I do that, there's more of a fire, of a desire to create, you know, because whenever you're just creating because you feel like you have to, because you feel like you don't want to miss a day, you know, when it's just grind, that spark, that want, that desire to create, it lessens. Like, the more you push yourself to create, the less desire you have to create. And I've been really trying to come to a balance of like, let me live my life and then let me create. Let me talk about my experience. Let me tell you guys what it is that I'm experiencing and realizing and remembering about myself, or just little things, you know. And the only way that I have these experiences and these realizations to talk to you guys about is by living my life. But let me tell y'all what I got into the other day, because if y'all don't know, the other day was 4th of July, and I was just so blessed to get outside, to experience my new city a little bit. You know, I got taken to this club, and y'all, I am 20, okay? And if you don't know, in the United States, you have to be 21 to get into a club. So just know that, like, the angels let me in, okay? The angels let me in, and I was taken back. Like, you know, when you okay, so when it comes to like first times and that type of thing, it doesn't have to be like sexual or anything, but just like doing something for the first time, I feel like there's always this type of like competition energy to it. Like, oh, I've been going to the club since I was 17. Like, I've been doing that. Like, y'all, if that is you, you know what? I respect that, but that's not everyone's path, okay? That's not everyone's journey. That's not everyone's POV, okay? So if that's you, that's great. But this is me, okay? So yeah, I went to the club for the first time, okay? So this was my first time at a club, okay? But I've been to a bar before, so it's like I wasn't too new to the atmosphere, but like when I've been to a bar, it's all been like old people, because my mom, she used to be a bartender, so I would like go up there after school and like hang out with all the drunk people, and they were all old folks, you know what I'm saying? Like, anyways, I went to the club, and it was like people around my age, you know, in their 20s, you know, having fun, partying, doing their thing. And it was a completely different vibe, and I was so taken back. I was so grateful for the whole experience. Like, whenever I get out, whenever I'm actually putting myself out into the world, my goal, before going into whatever I'm doing and while I'm actually in the space, my goal is always to just be present. That's one. And two, to not have any expectations of how I want the night to go. Okay, I don't put expectations on like, oh, I'm gonna do this, you know, like I let the experience take me. I explore, you know. So I went into this club, the lights were red, you know, like the vibes were vibing, and I loved it. I'm definitely like an aesthetic girly. I like to be in the mood. Okay, in I don't even know how to explain it. Like a sensual energy. I love to be in my body. I love to be experiencing the room and the energy. You know, like I don't feel, because I like to be present. I like to be present with what is going on and what I'm sensing and the energy I'm feeling, the music. Like, I was just fully in my body, and y'all, I had such a good time. Like, for so many months, I have been journaling and praying for a night out to just dance. If y'all don't know me, I love to dance. I love to dance. I love to move my body. I love to be in my body. That is the most like sexy I feel. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel so sexy and in my body and just in tune with myself. I feel so in tune with myself when I'm dancing and just flowing. So that night, 4th of July, I was enjoying the vibe, I was enjoying the music, and I was getting free drinks because the person that took me there was buying my drinks, and I just felt so grateful. I felt so grateful for the experience, for being safe, for being protected, you know, because I am in a state all by myself and I'm very vulnerable. I'm very vulnerable. Like, I am, like, I genuinely am. I am in a position that is very vulnerable. I've only had to meet new people here. You know, I don't have that security of like knowing someone, having that bond. So all of the bonds and all of the connections that I've had to make since being in Florida, it has cracked me open for sure, because not only am I needing to trust these people, right? That was one thing that has been a little bit difficult for me, is like really trusting people and giving people that like trust, you know. And I even told the person that took me out, I was like, you know, before he asked, or like while he was asking, like, do you want to go out like for 4th of July, right? I was like, he knows my situation, he knows like that I moved down here by myself and stuff, and I was like, you know, I'm putting my trust in you by letting you take me out, and you know, like I'm putting my life in your hands pretty much. And you know, I don't do that. And I think he picked up on that, because whenever I'm talking to people now, like at this point in my life, I'm very sincere and I'm very truthful about what is on my heart and what I'm actually feeling, because that is just how I move through the world now. Because when you are, that's crazy. I feel so bad when things like drop, because I'm on the top floor and there are people below me. I feel really bad, but things happen. Things fall. But anyways, I was in such a good flow and my phone very rudely stopped because of storage, which is crazy. I literally have a new phone, but whatever. Anyways, guys, right now, as I am like getting out my comfort zone and getting out more, letting myself actually live my life, a big thing has been trust, because obviously I can't do it alone. I cannot get myself out of my comfort zone at this point in my life. I cannot go much further without some sort of help, without some sort of connection around me. And that has been very vulnerable for me, because also at this point in my life, I'm very truthful, and I'm living on a frequency of just truth and authenticity, because I really have no other option. I feel like, I mean, obviously we all take our own routes, right? But just at this point in my life, I'm living in authenticity and I'm living on like clarity and emotional truth. So whenever I am speaking to people, whenever I am making connections, because I don't make them easily, because you have to have some level of depth to you to actually like click with me. So whenever I was talking to the guy that like took me out, and y'all, we're just friends, like, and you know, I was just emotional the other day, just like reflecting on my whole night, because I just felt so much safety and love, and not even like in a weird way, but I just felt very safe, and I felt very good to just like finally feel like I can trust someone, because I have been in Florida without like strong connections in my life for a long time, and I just finally feel like I'm opening myself up to that, because you do play a part in how much is going on around you. Like, I've had to open up and be vulnerable and like show my heart, show who I am, and say my story, you know. Like, it's not easy to open up to people and give people the reins like that, you know. I was putting full trust in him that night, and I just felt very safe, and I felt very happy that I got home safe, and you know, little things that I was feeling grateful for. I don't think it's that little, but some would say. But yeah, guys, I just had a really beautiful night. I had a really good time, and it just, I let myself be me in a place where, you know, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I just got to go out, and I was very grateful for that experience. And yeah, that's basically it. I just felt grateful to have that experience and get home safe and feel like I have people around me, you know, and have that sense of security. And like, I feel like it's just a nice feeling to know that you have people around you that are willing to help you. And just, y'all, you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. But yeah, I'm still very much in transformation energy, still very much in taking a step back energy. I'm still wanting to just let life and see where it takes me. Let it get me to where I need to go, you know? Because as y'all know, we don't know our path as well as God knows our path. You know, the universe knows our path. And right now, I'm very much in a season of just surrender, letting it go as much as I can, and believing and having faith that there's so much more out there. Okay, guys. But yeah, like I was saying, very much still in transition mode, still very much letting my path reveal itself one step at a time. But you know, I still want to come on here. I still want to track my journey with you guys. You know, I'm still locked in, okay? I'm still locked in. I'm just, sometimes locking in requires step back, okay? Steps back. But I will see y'all in the next video. Thank y'all for being here. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, okay? Let me know where you guys are at on your own journey. If you felt anything while listening, y'all know. I want to hear what y'all think in the comments, okay? Thank y'all for being here. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Make sure to like. I love you guys. I'll see y'all in the next one.